Okay, I'm going to try this again. These are ducks that I'm raising from baby till they fly away. They're mallard ducks. They were born March 20th. They are babies in these pictures, little ducklings. I'm raising them to putting in my pond to remove the vegetation. Instead of paying a guy $3,000 to come in and clean out the vegetation, to clean it out and to line it with clay, I know that ducks will eat everything you have in a pond. So I prefer to get the ducks. It's an experiment I'm trying. And what they will do is they'll go in and they will eat all the little shoots that are coming up from all the plants in the spring here, water lilies, water irises, and as a result, all those plants will die off, and I'll be able to put fish back in and everything else and start over upon next spring after these ducks fly away. I'm hoping they will fly away. If they don't, I'm going to have to overwinter them or take them to the lake. But the ducks have become very interesting, so I wound up taking video of the ducks and the coons and the owls and everything else. I've got them in the house in a little swimming pool with doggy pads. Those doggy pads are wonderful. You don't have to use straw. I've raised ducks before in a bathtub, and I didn't use straw then. They were easy. I used towels. But now they're swimming in a little bowl. By the way, they can swim right away. You just got to watch them, make sure they got a way in and out. Then I put everything, tried to put everything in this little pool that they would use in the pond. Some of the things didn't work out. That's just I'm experimenting to find out what works and what doesn't work in order to raise these ducks, keep them healthy and happy, well fed, so they will fly away and clean my pond at the same time. It's been hard. Trying to figure them out and what they like. And where to cut this video at. It's another hard thing. I don't know. I have video and I have pictures in here, so I don't know what I don't want to talk over my video. But the whole idea is for them to go to my pond, clean up the vegetation. Because I have a little heater right in there instead of a grow lamp. It worked easier. There. Now I've put some water in the pool, filled the pool up, and they're swimming in about 7 inches of water. They're probably a little over a week old when I did that. I had to put it by my door because I had to worry about draining it. And there they are after their swim. They're probably a little over a week old now. Probably about 8 days old in these pictures. By the way, they have to have water when they eat. Always keep water when they're eating. Right next to them, always. They have to have water in order to swallow their food. I put this wooden grate in. There, that comes up. That was so they could swim in and out of. Well, it didn't work. The coons just broke in on the other side. My plan was for that to stop the coons. Coons couldn't get through that, but they just ripped the chicken wire on the other side to get in, so I ripped that down. Trial and error. Okay, this is what their area looks like for the next morning. This is how much mess they can make in a day. But I normally changed that last night. I would have changed a couple of those, but I just wanted to give you an example of what you're in for. But that's really not that hard to clean up. I'll have that cleaned up in probably 5 minutes with those doggy pads
Just wrap them up, throw them out. Right now they're taking a bath. Since they made such a mess last night, I'll let them take a bath now. A little bit, and then I'll clean it out, and I'll let them take another one. Because I left it go, but they're fine. Okay, now I have everything in here that they're gonna also see when they get to the pond. That way, they will be familiar with the gate, they'll be familiar with the feeder, and they'll be familiar with their little walk ladder. So when they get over to the pond, and all three of those things will be in there, they will be less afraid of where their new place is. They'll adjust a whole lot better. I'll leave them like this for a few days, and then it's on to the pond. Okay, I'm heading over to the pond to where the ducks will live. They're going to be living under there. See how it's fenced in? I don't know, we'll be fencing in the front. Right now it's too full of water. We're going to let some water out of that. And then created a trap door here to in order to feed them, get down in there and put their feeder in there and things. It opens both ways. Put them in there, and then they will have the full pond swimming. Okay, today's the day they're going to go out to the pond. It's April 7th. A couple of dates I must have been wrong on the last one. I just looked. These chicks were born, I think, around the 20th of March. So they're 18 days old, and they're headed for the pond today. It's going to be, it'll be in the 60s to 70s every day, and no lower than the 50s, I think, at night. And this is the mess they made. Of course, and this is only one day mess from yesterday morning to this morning. Well, it might be a day and a half. But they've gotten really big, and it's time for them to go to the pond. They don't have their wing feathers yet, but I think they're going to be fine down there. We're putting the fence up. I'll show you. Here's part of it. There's a pond. See? They'll be living right under there. And behind that blue screen, there's a fence. And they'll be coming out through those slots there. See the bottom of the slots? They'll be able to swim out underneath there. And nothing can get in. Raccoons are too big to get in there. This is the pond. It's pretty early. It's full of vegetation. I mean, unreal. Now, the end of this, I'm going to open this up so they can get out. This is their house. I'm sure they're looking forward to getting in that water. They're leery about getting in that water, but they will. I want them to know it's a safe haven. See, they recognize they're bored right away. That's why they're hesitant to get off it, which is a good thing. Looks to me like they're just gonna, see, they can't resist that water. They just can't resist it. They'll go in. Kind of want to see them go in the other side when they do, but I threw feed all over the place just to, you know, let them know this is the spot to be. I should close this up, but I kind of would like to see them go in the water. But I need to let them go in the water on their own, so I think I am going to close this up. I guess it's some real mess. I'm up in the water making noise. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack. Trying to get them to understand. There we go. Get one drinking. There we go. You know what I'm getting. Finally. It took about an hour and a half to get him to go in. I had to actually come in the pond and splash around. I love that. I hope I'm getting them. And they know they got a safe way out. Up in their little nest thing. I hope.